The battle against childhood obesity apparently needs to start far earlier than we ever thought.
Yeah, a new study found infants' taste preferences are set early and they last a long time. For example, a child who does not eat many fruits or vegetables as an infant does not eat as many fruits or vegetables when he or she starts school and then grows up. Compare that to an infant who eats lots of fruits and veggies. They continue to eat them as they get older.
To help sort this out, Dr. Lauren Crosby from Lapeer Pediatrics joining us now. And I was asking you earlier, I thought kids would be comfortable eating vegetables and fruits because they eat it as baby food.
Right, you think of baby food in little jars with the fruits and veggies, but I think what happens is as they get a little older and they can have table foods, they get away from that and they're eating more crackers and goldfish and kind of more junky foods that really aren't nutritional. So if you're going to give your child a snack that between 10 and 12 months old is when you can really get them to like their veggies.
Yeah.
Offer them often also. People will say, oh, they didn't like it the first time. 10 times, 20 times. Don't give up.
Really?
It's really important to keep offering it.
You're packing that little
snack bag. Have your steamed veggies. Have your little sweet potato, you know, instead of like just crackers everywhere. Not as easy to carry, but
well, I don't think we were surprised to hear that, you know, what you eat as an infant determines what you eat later, but I was surprised at how young we're talking about.
Yeah, the study looked at 1,500 children, so it looked at them the first year of their life through 12 months, and then it revisited them when they were 6 years old and looked at how they ate then. And so they saw that the ones who had a lot more veggies and fruits when they were little were better when they were 6 years old. And the ones who under 12 months had sugary stuff and junky stuff were more likely to be obese, especially if they had sugar beverages like juice.
But, I mean, doesn't that just make sense?
It does make sense.
I assume they did an official scientific study for this to confirm what is common sense, right?
Yes, exactly what they did.
So what do you tell parents who come in to see you with their kids and they say he won't eat his vegetables? Or...
Well, right, and you know, as far as it being too late, because people were like, I didn't do it and they don't like it now. Well, one thing is eat with them. Model the behavior. People now, I ask parents all the time, they tell me their kids are bad eater. They don't sit down with them and have a family meal and eat with them and eat the broccoli and eat the same food. They often just put them down with food and get on their phone or go do some stuff. And, and juice is a thing that I discourage, so I know you want to have a story about juice.
I got scolded on that. Babysitting my little niece, you know, I gave her a box of apple juice at a birthday party, and the other parents looked at me and they were horrified. They said, you let her have that? I said, well, I'm babysitting. So your juices, you're not cool
juice
on that.
Juice isn't good, and if they also get it early, they have that sweet preference. They want sweet, and then they choose sweet. And the 6-year-olds who had juice early were higher risk of obesity. So juice is not a good thing, and soda too, but no. Milk, water, breast milk.
Vaccinations.
And yes.
New information on that as kids are going back to school.
Yeah, it looks like the rates in the kindergartners as far as the unvaccinated.
More and more people are not vaccinated.
Doubled from 1.5% to 3.1% in California. Well, you know, there was a study, the Wakefield study years back, that blew the MMR thing out of control. It causes autism, it's dangerous, vaccines are dangerous, people started to question them, and then it drove this fear that even though the study was retracted, people are afraid. They're afraid to put something in their child's body, even though there's been numerous studies.
But it's required by law, is it not?
It is required,
unless you
but
have like a religious objection. Or...
Right, but people now have a form and they want to have their doctor. Now the new law is your doctor has to sign that you've been counseled that your child needs the vaccine, but they're not forcing them to get the vaccine to attend school. So what's happening is that there's a much higher risk now of kids getting these diseases. There's an epidemic of whooping cough.
Measles?
Measles and whooping cough are in California. Whooping cough is an epidemic, and especially for infants and pregnant women, it's really scary.
All right, so you say get those vaccinations.
Get the vaccines.
Yes.
Okay. And get some vegetables with them.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
Thanks.